I'm Matt from Ludochrono, and today I'm going to give you an overview not of a single game but of a range of games, which are 3 games. We have Cyberdune Tower, One Card Dungeon, and Insert Coin to Play. These are the Blue Collection, and these are minimalistic games with a retro video game aesthetic. And we have 2 cooperative games, or 1 solo and 1 2-player game, which is cooperative, and both are dungeon crawlers, Cyberdune Tower and One Card Dungeon. And we have a flip and write game, Insert Coin to Play. This one plays 2 to 6 players, and all 3 games play with players ages 10 and up. And the game length is going to be varying depending on the game. So first, Cyberdune Tower. So in Cyberdune Tower, you basically try to climb up the tower, but to do so you need to get those keys that give you access to other floors, and once you go up the floors you will be able to face a deadly AI and you want to defeat it. So you have a character, which is the meeple here, and you can have another one, and also a card, and you have dice which represent the character's energy. You have the abilities that you can improve over the course of the game, so you have many things to do in this game. And basically what you will do on your turn is you will be able to act, to move, to attack with action points, which are basically the green die. And however, we have sentinels there, and they will advance if you don't hide well enough, and the more time you spend, the more deadly they get. So you will move this way, and in the event you reach a key, you get that key if you can hide, and you retrieve it and you can move up. If you reach a crate, you will be able to draw cards, and those cards are going to be items that you will be able to use. And then, however, if you spend too much time, the sentinel is going to go against you and to make you lose energy. If you lose too much energy, you will simply lose the game. And once you encounter a sentinel, you can fight it with action points as well. And when you fight, you will roll those dice, and you will have to allocate them onto the dedicated spaces. When you face the AI, you will have to match the red dice with the red symbols here. And you will have to collect keys to go up there and fight the AI. If you die, you're simply wiped out, and that's the end of the game. And if you defeat the AI, it's a success and a victory. Now we have another dungeon crawler with One Card Dungeon, and in this case you are represented by this lonely green die. And you want to move your adventurer up the floors, and you want to reach the 12th floor and defeat it to win the quest and the game. And the red dice are monsters, and in every level you're going to have different kinds of monsters with stat lines and different positionings as well, because on the same card you will have different levels. And finally, you will have your hero's stats here, and they will match the monsters, so move, attack, defense, and range. What you do on your turn is simply rolling these 3 dice, and you will have to allocate them to different actions. For example, I can do this, this, and that, and then I would total all that up, so that would be 7 movement points, and I will be able to spend them. One orthogonal move is 2 points, one diagonal move is 3 movement points, and you're going to simply spend those points. And if you are in range of a monster, you can attack it by spending attack points. You have to match or exceed their defense, and you will simply lower their health. If you lower their health less than 1, you will defeat them and they won't attack you. At the end of your turn, the remaining monsters are going to move towards you with the same rules, and basically they are going to attack you if you are in range, having you lose hit points if you can't defend their attacks. If you defeat them all, if you can move up to another level, you will increase your stats, and you will simply move to level 2. You simply flip the card, it's level 2, it's skeletons, they are placed here and there, and they have 3 health. So you're going simply to go from one floor to the other, because the cards are going to be flippable. You go from level 2 to level 3, and then to level 4, and so on and so forth, until the 12th level, which is the end of the game. If you are wiped out before, that's the end for you. You have to try again. And finally, we have Insert Coin to Play. So this is a flip and write game in which you win by gaining the most points, and you will draw 3 cards at the beginning of the game. And you will simply draw the outline here on your pad. Every player is going to have one such pad. And then over the course of the game, you will have to fill them. And if a pad is completely black, if you have blackened this, you will be able to trigger the power and also to get some points. So how do we play? Basically, everyone plays at the same time. You reveal a card, and every player is going to have to choose between the left or right solution, which is placing one shape or the other. Then if you can't place that shape or the other shape, you will lose a life. If you lose all 3 lives, you are game over and you need to insert another coin to continue. You get 3 more lives. And you are simply going to continue and to reveal cards until the game over card appears. When it appears, if you have filled one of your 3 shapes, you are safe. If you didn't manage to fill any shape, any pad, you need to spend 1 coin to continue playing the game. And then you're going to shuffle that to place the game over card into the deck, and when you encounter it a second time, you need to have filled 2 of them and not only 1. And you still need to insert a coin if you don't meet that requirement. And if you manage to fill one of your pads, you're going to get 1 additional special power that you trigger, which is going to be very nice because it gives you some edge over the game. And at the end of the game, once you reach the 3rd game over, or when there is only 1 player, you total the scores and basically you have your winner. It's the player with the most score. So that's it for these 3 games. We have 2 dungeon crawlers and 1 flip and write. So the Blue Collection is basically a collection of minimalistic games inspired by the retro video game aesthetic with special attention to minimalistic design in terms of gameplay. Now, bye-bye. See you on Ludo-Chrono.